Top Gun 2. Oh, God. You kids missed out. I'm sorry, you kids missed out. In the 80s, we had original movies. It was great. Well, 70s, anything. You can even say the 90s, but you kids nowadays. You kids nowadays. You don't get anything new. You don't get anything creative. I don't want to hear it from Hollywood that there's no new ideas. Yes, yeah, there are. You just have a bunch of nepotists promoted within the ranks of Hollywood, so we are not going to get anything. So Hollywood 2, Top Gun 2. Robert writes, thank you for spreading your wisdom and knowledge over the internet. I've been watching almost all your videos over the last 3 years. Bought some of your books, and I wish that by some miracle or divine intervention, I had access to your information. Back in the 80s, yeah, we all did. I wish I had access to my information in the 80s. Hey, kid, you're going to fuck up in unimaginable ways. It definitely would have saved me many years of grief from dumb college degree, terrible jobs, sadistic bosses, toxic co-workers, and the agony of constantly pressured to approve every increasing credit lines to customers who didn't qualify, and then being blamed for approving by the same bosses. Yeah, you never work in finance, guys. You never work in finance. Unfortunately, we can only go forward. It can't change the past. Anyways, I'd like to hear from you in a video format of your predictions on how will the leftists ruin the next Top Gun movie. I'd like my name to be kept anonymous. Well, too late. No one's, oh God, it's Rob. It's that Rob. Of the billions of Robs in the world, it's that one. Fuck you guys. You don't go all the way halfway. Oh, by the way, keep it anonymous. Too late. My 60-year-old just pointed out to me that the new Top Gun is being made, and I'm already imagining how it's going to disappoint the fan base. Yeah, it is. It's going to be Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. I guess we just can't have good things be left alone. I can't. It really is dragging up your ex-girlfriend from high school. And you're like, oh, Jesus, what happened to you? Oh, my God. Oh, that's right. Age. That doesn't affect men. No, you go away. Where's your daughter? All right. The left's never-ending behavior of ruining great movies remind me of some childhood bullies who would step on somebody's model paper airplane with pleasure, watch the owner being upset and cry. Yeah, but here, in this case, it's Tom Cruise doing it. I think he'll probably try and protect it. He's too old. Not that he looks great for his age, there's no doubt about it, but in the real world, I think he would have been forced out of retirement by now. In the Navy, anyway. The Hollywood leftists of today are as predictable as aggressive dogs. My prediction is the leftists are going to inject in the new Top Gun movie a bunch of leftist narrative agenda, virtue signaling, make a bunch of attempts to make America, the U.S. Navy, and male pilots look as bad as possible. I don't think so. I disagree because, again, it's Tom Cruise. You got to have faith. I know a lot of you guys don't like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise does a damn good job with movies. He doesn't bat 1,000, but he did The Day After Tomorrow. Hard premise to swallow, but also not bad. His Mission Impossibles, they're kind of a dime a dozen, but they're good. One of my favorite movies is Night and Day. That's a funny one. If there's a romantic comedy, you got to get with Night and Day. So, I mean, with Tom Cruise at the head of it, if you're going to take a piece of shit and polish it, Tom Cruise is the guy you want to do it. So I don't think this is going to be that infested with you go girl and oh look, I can do the oop-de-loop better, and oh my God, she's the greatest fighter pilot. Oh, she saved us dumb jamokes from who are we fighting this time? The Chinese? What? North Koreans? Who's going to be our person we pick on now? We haven't even fought the Muslims in a long time in a while there, and they never had an air force to begin with. They'll come up with something, Cappy. I'm sure they will. I hope I'm wrong on this, but I predict the following. Next Top Gun Maverick has to be a strong, independent Quantaha woman on top of graduate of women's studies. I don't think they'll go that far. There's going to be a woman. Yeah, there's got to be. That much I know. But she's not going to have a degree in women's studies. To be a pilot, you're usually an engineer or aerospace engineer or something STEM related. The superior pilot with all the intellect, strength, knowledge, and experience far exceeding her male counterparts. That happened in the first one, where the CIA operative for the whoever, the gal, Kelly McGinnis, not Kelly McGinnis, Kelly, the female, the love interest, they pulled that off. That was fine, where she was basically their boss and had the intelligence and put Maverick in his place. I haven't seen that in 20 odd years, 30 years probably. Yeah, it's coming up at 30 years old. She performs the best on a pistol range, placing bullets in one hole from 50 yards away, making everybody act impressive. In the gym, lifting 600 pounds, making everybody's jaw drop. During flying drills, outdoing everybody. And of course, she outperforms everybody, every single written knowledge test given to all the pilots. The next scene, she will find herself in a bar fighting kick ass of the guy who complimented her on her looks. I just don't see that happening in a Tom Cruise movie. Expressing her outrage, screaming, "How dare you even talk to me, you filthy redneck male chauvinist pig. You need to appreciate me for my mind, damn it." She would be throwing punches and hitting him and leaving the imprints of her fists in his blood-covered face and punching the faces of 5 other guys that are his friends. When she's done breaking their noses, twisting her arms, kicking them in the groin, and knocking them in the teeth, she will probably be grabbing and throwing those 250-pound dudes across the bar with their lifeless bodies, flying like sacks of God. You guys, don't become an author. Hitting the wall, breaking shelves, and knocking down whiskey bottles. In the end, all 6 guys are passed on the floor. She probably picks up a leather jacket and walks out the demolished bar, gets on a motorcycle, rides back to the base wall. The beautiful sunset is shown, and the music is playing. Take my breath away. None of the kids are going to get that one. I remember that. There was Footloose, and then there was Top Gun. And Footloose, like, oh my God, they're French kissing. Whoa. And then in Top Gun, they French kiss too. And that was saucy shit back in the 80s. That was, oh my God. My fucking dad, him and his girlfriend at the time, they oh yeah, no, we gave me each other the Polish kiss. I'm like, what the Polish kiss? Oh no, you can't do no. What's the Polish kiss? We're dumb kids. You're too young. When you're older, and we fell for that line, hook, line, and sinker. Until fucking 10 years later, I remember my dad, what the fuck was the Polish kiss? What? That was nothing. We made that up. I'm like, what? You're damn right. I'm going to use that on the little nephews and nieces when they get old enough. Can't wait for them to, oh no, you guys, the French kiss. Wait till you get the Polish kissing. What's the Polish kiss? Oh, you're too young. Well, come on, no. What? No. You see, they got the internet now. They just looked that up. See, they know there's no such thing as a Polish kiss. Damn internet. Can't trick kids for over a decade. The next day, all the male pilots in her group, due to a new regulation on equality, are required to order Tom Cruise, the superior, to go ahead and take a shower together with her so she never again feels excluded. The next day, all of her male counterparts are attending the rape and harassment accusation. This isn't going to be part of the movie. This would not, that's too much. You got to fit it in a little bit. What was it? Even Wonder Woman, which I did not like the movie. It was a very well done movie. I can see where people would love it. It's a great movie in that regard. I just didn't like her naivete. They'll fit 1 or 2 things in. I'm like, okay, I see this. This is an all right movie. And then the Indian guy, but the white man took our land. It's like, gosh, shut the fuck up. Hey, that one little rat turd in the big bowl of punch is still a rat turd in the bowl of punch. You've ruined it. And that's how they're going to do it. They're going to be some little thing in there like, oh my God. But it's not going to be this insane dumbass. Their inability to control their erections make her feel uncomfortable, and their insensitive remarks making it worse. They all said that they were very sorry, but it didn't avoid being discharged from the Navy. The next day, she's the only pilot left, and World War III starts, so she ends up single-handedly winning the battle with the entire squadron of the Russian Air Force, shooting down all 24 of their planes. By the end of the movie, evil Fox News, the conservative media, revealed that she's not only a strong, independent woman, but she's also a lesbian. The controversy starts. What controversy? There would be no controversy. Everybody would immediately, she'd be right off the bat, she'd start as a lesbian. That's scene act 1. The controversy starts. Everybody blames her for not being honest to begin with and not disclosing it during the application process. She types up her resignation of her top on her laptop while crying, and everybody pleads with her, so she doesn't quit. The entire base worries that we can't lose her. She's the only pilot we have, and she's a war hero. Don't ever write a movie script, dude. Her superior old Tom Cruise sits her down in his office, tries to reason with her and comfort her, saying, please don't quit now, quadruple your salary. You don't know how the military works. And you will be promoted to general because we can't afford to lose you. I know what you're going through. She gets emotional, screams in his face in tears. How can you possibly know what I'm going through? Here comes the you can't handle the truth moment. Wrong movie, dude. Tom Cruise screams back at her, do you really want to know? Are you really? All right, I'll tell you. I know exactly how I feel all these years to Sadie's. I've been a closet homosexual in my time that we would have gotten to kick shit out of me. I had to hide who I am and sneak in the boiler room every week with the maintenance guy. The final scene, a large wedding by the ocean with Tom Cruise and the fat maintenance guy holding hands and repeating marriage vows. In the end, Cruise is thanking the superior woman for giving him the courage to finally, after all these years, admit who he is and come out of the closet. Finally, hundreds of people are cheering and clapping. I highly doubt any of that will happen. I'll tell you this, with Tom Cruise, that's not gonna. I don't think you're gonna see. You're gonna see a little bit. Okay, there's gonna be. I guarantee there'll be a female fighter pilot. There will be. Maybe even a little hat tip of girl power. Like, I do believe there will be some kind of bar scene, and she'll be demonstrated to handle her own. But it won't be the roundhouse kicking kick shot. It'll be like, hey, do we got to? No, just let her be. That'll be what it is. Let her be. The guy knows her. And then there's that new rookie kid. Hey, well, she's in trouble. No, she's not, buddy. She ain't in trouble. Oh, wow. Snap. She's tough. And then that will be all there is. And then we're going to get back. I'm more curious of who we're going to fight. We're not enemies with the Russians. We're not enemies with the Chinese. North Korea. Who are we going to fight? What's going on? I always we could maybe get a Canadian in there. Hey, guys, what's going on? Yeah, these are sweet playing. Listen, what are you doing here? Well, I'm going to help. Thanks for sending over your 3 fighter pilots in World War III, Canada. All right, thanks a lot. Okay, you guys got help. They'd be like the Polish in World War II. What was it? Was it the Battle of Britain? I think it was. A fighter pilot movie in World War II. And I forget who the British actor was. Some poor British actor. He's in command of the Poles, and the Poles hate the Germans so much. They're so aggressive that they don't follow orders. And so he's like, okay, hey, man, stay in formation. And the Poles just speak in Polish. It's like, we're going to go get these guys. And the Poles peel off from formation and go attack the Germans. That was a good one. Was that Battle of Britain? I don't know if that was. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We got any super chats? No, look at that. No super chats. All right. I'll be back with another asshole consulting thing. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.